Hello, good morning. Welcome to Amazon Live. I am so excited to be with you this morning. I'm going to be sharing deals in every single category, so hopefully this will be helpful to you as you are planning your gifts for your family and friends and all the loved ones in your life. All of these items are going to be on some sort of deal. I wish this was on deal right now. It actually might be. This is the Laneige glowy lip balm. I've been using the Laneige sleeping mask for a while, but I just got this lip balm recently and it's really good. So anyways, total aside, if you're like, what are you putting on your lips? It is the Laneige glowy lip balm. Let me check. I feel like I checked and it wasn't on deal. Hang on. Yeah, it's not today, but that's okay. So if you're looking for a good gift, this is a good one, but it's not a deal. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started in just a second. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Angel. I am a creator here on Amazon as well as on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, kind of all of the places. So I'm super excited, like I said, to bring you some of these deals. I tried to do both men and women. I think it's more women heavy, but a lot of the home items, that's where I was really thinking of men. But you know, we can go through and kind of see. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'll say though before I do is please go ahead and hit that follow button for me. It really does help me a ton, and it's also the easiest way for you to know when I'm going live in the future. So if you want to come and hang out, see what we're kind of streaming about. I'm going to be streaming probably both days this weekend, so you'll definitely have an opportunity to see what I'm streaming about this weekend if you follow me today. So thank you so much in advance for everyone who will follow. We're going to go ahead and get started with the very first item in the carousel, which is a Peloton. Hi Shannon, thanks so much for following. I appreciate it. So the very first item in the carousel is a Peloton. If you have not heard of Peloton by now, you might have been living under a rock, because I feel like Peloton, especially during the pandemic, was like really, really, really big. And so I got my Peloton in May of 2020. So I've had a Peloton for quite some time now, and I feel pretty confident to speak to it. I don't have my Peloton. Well, actually, I was gonna say I don't have my Peloton in this room, but actually, when I started streaming for the first like 6 months, my Peloton was right behind me. This used to be half office, half gym for us, and then because you know, I stream so frequently and also I have a full-time job again, I took my Peloton out of this room, but forever my Peloton was in this room. So what I'm going to do is just show you a video of it. This is with gift ideas, actually. Sorry, it's really loud. For people who are Peloton riders. So give me 1 second, but in this video you'll be able to see a good shot of my Peloton and you'll be able to see my Christmas tree. So hang on just 1 second. Here we go. And I apologize again. The music is super loud. So I'm actually going to mute it just so you can't hear it because the music is too loud. Okay, so there you can see my Peloton. I have the original Peloton, which is the Peloton that's on sale today. So there is two versions of the Peloton. When the Peloton first came out, there was this one, which is the original one. And then I think about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, Peloton came out with a 2.0 version of the Peloton. And so this Peloton, the original one, is now listed on Amazon, which is so exciting because I think a lot of people, one, like to shop on Amazon. They might have Amazon credit cards, whatever. But two, also, the price is reduced. So the Peloton, like I said, I've had mine for almost 3 years. I did finance mine and it's almost completely paid off. But when I bought mine, it was $3,000. Like not quite. It was like $2,850 or something like that. But very expensive. So to see the original Peloton on such a good deal today, I'm like, if you were interested in Peloton before and you didn't buy it, and you're looking at Peloton now wondering if you should or shouldn't, it's like half the price of what it was when it was originally you know, for sale. I think when they first came out, they were up over 3,000, and then kind of in COVID during the big like boom of Peloton, they were in that 2,800 range, and now they're on Amazon for $14.45, but they come down today on deal for $12.45. That is so cheap, like literally so cheap. So if you are interested in a Peloton, like I said, now is the time to grab it. And I wanted to start with this because I think it would make an amazing gift. And I'll pull up the product page just so you can see it one more time, instead of seeing my video of other Peloton items. This is what it looks like. It has the rack in the back right here for 2 weights, because there are workouts on there that are both strength and cycling. The screen allows you to actually see any of the videos. So if you're doing a strength workout, you can use the screen, or you can just use your TV, which is what I do. I stream onto my I screen share onto my TV instead. Vera, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. But yeah, I have tried other cycling bikes. I do not love them. And so I think that's the question for a lot of people now. It's like, well, I know I can get Peloton on demand. Do I need a Peloton? You don't need anything. Like, if the Peloton is too expensive for you, even at this reduced cost, you can absolutely, and sorry, my hair keeps falling out. It's driving me crazy. You can absolutely access the Peloton on demand content and then get a different spin bike. I've done streams where I've done like high to low workout equipment, and so I've shown like the Peloton, a NordicTrack bike, but then also like less expensive bikes. And so there's tons of different options out there for you. I'm not someone, I hated indoor cycling until I got a Peloton. So I think a lot of people are like that. They think they don't like indoor cycling because the bike that they're using is actually just really uncomfortable. So if you're trying to get kind of a good, comfortable spin bike, the Peloton is a great option for you. And also you get access to all of the content as well. So $12.45 would make an amazing gift for someone. It's obviously an investment. So this would be like a partner or something where you would have access to it too, and you would get to use it as well. So that's that. Next item that we have in the carousel is a Christmas tree, and this is not like your obvious gift for someone. This is more just an item that I saw that was on a really great deal that I wanted to make sure to share with you. If you haven't gotten your Christmas tree yet, you better order it soon, because Christmas is almost here. So at this point, you know, it's going to be almost too late to even put your tree up. But this is a really good one. 28% off. So coming down from almost 300, excuse me, 294 down to 211. It's a 6.5 foot white light pre-lit Christmas tree. It is the Carolina pine style, and it's meant to look real and feel real. I think a lot of people, especially when they have real trees and they think they can go straight over to like an artificial one, unless it's like real feel, you're still going to notice the difference. And so this is like a more realistic Christmas tree. Comes down to $211. Like I said, does come with a stand. This one is flocked with cones. So typically like a flock tree is going to be flocked with snow. And so it's going to have like white snow-like on it. This one is flocked with cones, and so it has like different textures of branches in there and stems, so it's going to look even more realistic. So yeah, great deal. Almost 30% off. Comes down to $211. And again, this is the type of thing, not necessarily a gift guide, but more just if you haven't gotten your Christmas tree, this should be your first priority before you then start getting gifts if you celebrate Christmas. Now obviously if you don't celebrate Christmas, then you don't need a Christmas tree. The next item that we have in the carousel, this is a sweater that I've been obsessed with lately. I just got it last month and I have worn it like 3 times since. So it is the Amazon Essentials women's long sleeve crew neck sweater. It's in between. The last time I featured this on a deal, it was hard to explain because it's like not quite a sweater. Like what I'm wearing right now, this is a sweater. This is thick. Like if you look, that's thick. This one is very thin, but it's made of sweater material, and so it's considered like a lightweight crew neck sweater, and I think that that's an accurate depiction because it is a type of thing that if you want to layer, especially like say for example, you know, someone who works in an office, or if they are a teacher, for example, and so they're going to be moving around and they might not necessarily want to wear like a super thick sweater because they're going to get hot, they could wear this and then wear a sweater over it or a jacket or a blazer and take it off and still be relatively warm, but not be so hot that they're going to be like sweating their brains off. So absolutely love this. It does have at the bottom a bit of the detail, the same one that's on the sleeve. I got this in a medium and it fits me great. I'm typically between a medium and large, so I would say that the sizing is accurate on that. And it's 45% off, which is crazy. I bought this in just literally a month ago, so November 10th, and I did not pay $12 for it. I paid, let me tell you, I paid $25 for it. So that makes me so sad that I bought this 1 month ago and I paid $25 and now it's on sale for $12.50. It makes me want to buy another one in another color because I really do like it. I actually think I am going to buy another one. Maybe I'll buy the white, or they have like a camel color as well. That's the other thing, because this is the Amazon Essentials. There is a huge range of colors. So they have it in like a bunch of solids, but then a bunch of like stripes and different prints as well. So they have this camel heather, which I think is really pretty, that I might get, but bear in mind not every color is on sale. So I just looked, for example, the camel heather in medium is $26. So click in and see the different prices, because I mean the different colors and the different prices, because they are going to vary based off of size and colorway. So just an FYI, not everyone is $12. But hopefully the camel is. No, $26 still. Man. That's okay. I'll have to go through and figure out which one is $12 so I can get another one in that color. I mean, another one in a different color. And they have a gray, but the gray isn't either. Maybe it's just the black that's on such a good sale, because I mean, that's really, really, really inexpensive. And then the next item that we have is another Amazon brand. So that sweater, crew neck, whatever you want to call it, was Amazon Essentials. This next one that I have right here, this is Amazon Aware. So this one is Amazon's more sustainable line of clothing. I bought this. This is a utility shirt, so it's not quite a shacket. Oh, there's a piece of hair stuck. Not quite a shacket, but also not quite a like long sleeve shirt material. It's a little bit thicker than that. So similar to the last sweater that I was telling you about. This is 30% off, comes down from $36 to $25. And this one I'm obsessed with. The only thing I'll say is I wear this thing all the time because I'm obsessed with it. So I usually wear like a tank top and then this over it. And it's oversized. I got it in extra large, so it fits me. Like right now I have leggings on and it would cover my butt. The only thing is, I don't know if you'll be able to, yeah, you should. It does pill. So I think it's just the material. You can see it's kind of pilly. I dry it, and there wasn't, well, I was going to say there wasn't care instructions. If there was care instructions, I did not pay attention to it. So let me just double check before I say that, because I throw it in the dryer, and maybe that's why, like maybe I'm not supposed to be drying it. Tumble dry low. Yeah. Do not dry clean. Wash with light colors. Wash cold. Oh, well, I'm definitely not washing it in cold, so maybe that's why, but I still wear it all the time. Like, the pilling does not bother me. Or rather, it does not stop me from wearing it, but just an FYI, if it's something that, like, pills on your clothes would bother you, then this one isn't going to be for you. But I love the cut. I love how, like, lightweight it is, but still, like, a substantial shirt, if that makes sense. So again, it's not like a jacket, but or a shacket or anything, but it's heavier than a regular t-shirt material. So has the 2 pockets in the front as well. So it comes down to $25.80. So again, that one's 30% off. And then this next item, again, thinking of gifts, this would be a really, really cute gift for any teenager, any any young girl or woman, I say teenager because I think that they're like into more trendy items, but that doesn't matter because I bought this purse for myself and I'm not a teenager. So either way, this is one of those small hobo bags that have become very popular. Again, it leans very 90s like. I have it in this like brown color, but it does come in a bunch of colors. I think black, baby blue, white, and I can't remember the rest off the top of my head, but it's adjustable strap. So I have it here on the third hole, but it can get actually, you know, 2 inches tighter on either side. So if you look here, it hangs down relatively low on my arm, but you can have it hang much lower, I mean much tighter if you want, or much lower. It's 43% off today, so it comes down from 42 down to 24.29, and there's a 20% off clip coupon today, so you're gonna save even more on top of it. You're gonna get it for around $20. So like I said, this would be a really, really cute gift for really any woman who is trying to lean into kind of what's popular these days and trends, but without spending a lot of money on a bag, like for example a designer bag or a bag that they might not wear that style for a long time. Hi Shanice, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Thank you. Yes, I love that bag. I have a picture on my storefront of how I styled that if anyone is curious. And then the next item that we have in the carousel, wait, oh no, it's right here. I was gonna say, I keep confusing this with my iPad because they look I just came out of focus. They look exactly the same. So I think this would be a really awesome gift for anyone, man, woman, younger person, older, but this is the all new Amazon Fire HD tablet. I have a case on it, like I said, so it's almost the exact same case as my iPad, which is why it confuses me. But this one is 45% off today. And so if you've never had a Fire tablet, I was actually just telling Shanice the other day, she was talking about a tablet for her son, and I was like, girl, get him a Fire tablet. Like, your 1-year-old does not need a iPad. And that's not to say that like the iPad is the superior and then the Fire tablets are less. I am an iPad user, so I have an iPad and a Fire tablet, and I think that iPads are great for certain things, especially if you are Apple users. Like for example, for my business, I have my MacBook computer, which is what I'm streaming from right now. I have my iPhone, and my iPhone is really my work phone. Like, that's where I take my content, I edit, I do 80% of the things that I need to do on my phone. But there are times when I need to edit something that I'd like a little bigger. And so I wanted an iPad so that all of my photos that are on my laptop, that are on my phone, automatically are on my iPad. So for the integration, having an Apple product makes sense for me, for my business. But personally, I use my Fire tablet to read. I use it as my Kindle. I use it when we travel because I don't want to bring my iPad because of like all of the business stuff that's on there. I do invoicing and stuff on there. So if I'm going on vacation, like I try to like limit my access to be able to like work on vacation. So I bring my Fire tablet. So that's why when I kind of compare, I don't think that every type of person necessarily needs an iPad. And in my experience, Fire tablets are more durable than iPads. I've cracked the screen to my iPad before, and I've never cracked the screen to my Fire tablet. And I had, before the Fire tablet that I have right here, I had the original Fire tablet for like 6 years, and I never broke the screen or anything like that. And both my kids have Fire tablets as well. So you can access all sorts of apps that you'd like: Prime Video, Disney Plus, Amazon Music, Zoom, Kindle, Spotify. You can access Amazon Kids content, if you want. So huge fan of the Fire tablets. The only thing that you can't access on here is the Google Play Store. And so if you have certain apps that you like that are only available on the Google Play Store, just keep that in mind. I'm an Apple user, so I don't really use the Google Play Store, so like that doesn't affect me, but I know for some Android users that is very important to them, so keep that in mind. Albert, thank you for following. I appreciate it. And there's another thing, so you can't access the YouTube app on a Fire tablet. And so I think that a lot of people, like, initially when they realized that, were like up in arms, like, oh my gosh, you know, the reason I want it is for YouTube. And I access YouTube on my Fire tablet all the time. You just go to youtube.com in the browser as opposed to the app. So to me, it makes absolutely no difference. But again, I like to highlight those differences. So in case that is really important to someone, like they're like, the only reason why I'm getting a tablet is for YouTube and I like to access in the app. You can't download the app, but you can literally just open the browser and go to youtube.com. So either way, 45% off comes down to $54.99. This is the brand new one. It was released in 2022. So all of the new features, it has 13 hours of battery life, faster processing. You can either get 32 gigs or 64 gigs. So the one that I'm showing you right now is 32. So that one's 54, but if you wanted the 64 gig, like if you wanted to have a lot of photos or videos or whatever on it, that one is on sale still, but it's $84.99 as opposed to the 54. So the deal is definitely better on the 32 gig one. Okay, next item that we have in the carousel is my Cricut. Let me grab it for you because I keep it in a closet because I don't use it every day. So hold on one second. Oh, the closet's right there. So I acted like it was super far away, but still. So this is what my Cricut looks like when I'm not using it. I have a case on it because I have, you know, all this stuff in the front that I like to store. So let me take that off so you can see it. So this is the Cricut Explorer Air 2. I have it in the blue color, but it is available in, I think, lavender, mint, and then like this turquoisey color as well. So if you have ever kind of had your eye on a Cricut or you're not sure, you kind of want one but you're not sure, I always tell people the Explorer Air 2 is a great option for the hobbyist or the person that wants to make a small business out of their you know, crafting, but they don't need every single feature. There's different Cricuts out there, and the Explorer Air 2 is like the mid-level one. There's the Maker, which is the highest, and then there is one beneath the Explorer, which is escaping me right now, the name of it. But the Explorer Air 2 is like their middle of the ground, has most of the features that the Maker does, but not all of them, but then has a lot more features than some of the other ones. If you're not familiar with the Cricut at all, a Cricut essentially is a cutting tool, and so you can use it to cut all sorts of things, but mostly people use it to cut vinyl, and so either heat transfer vinyl to make apparel, bags, things like that, or permanent vinyl where they would make like glassware or you know, cards or so many different things. And so beyond just vinyl and paper, the Cricut can cut so many different materials, like, I mean, leather, wood, glitter paper, I think I said most of them, cardstock, etc. And so many different projects that you could do with it. So if you're creative or you're looking for a hobby, I love my Cricut. I did have a small business for about a year where I made apparel, and so I was using my Cricut almost every single day, and this one served my purpose perfectly. It kind of did exactly what I needed to do. So now I use it more just as a hobbyist. Like